In kindergarten, one of the first things that you're taught is you are what you eat. What it should be teaching is you are what you consume. Because not only do we consume or eat physical properties like food, but we also consume what we see and what we hear. And we are what we see and we are what we hear because we are our experiences. Hey, what's up? First thing I like to say is thanks for hitting the link and watching this video. It took time and effort to make this. Really do appreciate that. Also, if you don't mind, can you hit that like and subscribe? Hitting the like don't hurt none. You can hit it right before you see the video. Don't worry, you will be satisfied. Also, we trying to get some new things going on in this channel, and to do that, I need new equipment. And to do that, it would really help if you could give some kind of donation. If you can't, it's cool. It is what it is. We still appreciate your presence here. If you can, that would be very nice, and link is in the description. Anyway, right now, let's get to our regularly scheduled program. Hey yo, I appreciate it if you could hit that like button right about now.
I do stuff like, for example, look at the pyramids. Nobody understands how those pyramids were built. These are the people that had that knowledge. The Eye of Horus, the pyramid.
Your letters, man, because it's a lot of them hit the internet, man. One of the things you were talking about a lot while you were in prison was a lot of the conspiracy theory stuff, Illuminati stuff. Do you still believe that?
Yeah, that's real.
Talk to me about, because I remember, can we bring this up real quick? It's just it's from your letter. I'm going to read it. It says, the exact moment in time when I discovered the entire planet was being lied to and was put upon a spell to keep us unaware of it was back in 1996, around the time Biggie got locked up for the tech in his house. And then there was something else here that I thought was interesting. You said Jay-Z knows the truth, but he chose sides with evil in order to be accepted in the corporate. Jay-Z conceals the truth from the black community and promotes the lifestyle of the beast instead. So how do you see sort of the role of these conspiracy theories play? Like how is the black community being controlled through this stuff?
Just through food, the environment, medication, branding. It's a lot of stuff, man. It's a lot of, you can go down the whole line. It's a whole web, network of things. You know what I mean? That's what I believe. You know what I mean? People are definitely being manipulated. You know what I mean? It's a business.
And what can you do as an artist? What can we do as media to change that?
We could just be rebellious and speak about it.
What's up, BBN Jack Frost speaking. So yeah, that was basically Prodigy, and I don't really want to get into the whole whether this was an Illuminati blood sacrifice thing or not, because that's not really the big point that I want to get on. But since I know that there are some people, and I put it in the title, I just want to give a little explanation. Often when it's an actual blood sacrifice, it's somebody who's has a little bit more notoriety, or it's you're gonna see a couple more people die around the same time. Coincidentally, this is the beginning of summer. Beginning of summer was on June 21st, and he passed away on June 20th, I believe. So I wouldn't doubt it. Also, whenever there's a sacrifice of some kind, you see every station talk about it. Every news station, every late show, everyone talks about it because they got to put their 2 cents into it to make sure that the public knows, and also so they could grandstand. That kind of happened also. So as far as initially when he passed away, I didn't think that it had anything to do with the Illuminati, since he was such a staunch detractor of these individuals. It kind of looks like there's a good chance that, and I'm not saying the Illuminati has anything to do with anything also. I'm just saying that he was a detractor of them. That's what I'm saying. Other than that, I'm not saying that they killed them or anything like that. I'm not gonna go off of I'm not gonna just go off of I thinks when we're talking about a man's life. But what I will say is that it looks extremely fishy that all of the Sports Center spoke about him, or ESPN spoke about him. Quite a few different news networks spoke about him. He's not necessarily in the limelight any further. I mean, if Kool Herc passed away, would they talk about him also? Right? Anyway, so the thing I want to get to is he, in this particular video that I just showed you, speak about how we're being controlled through food. And we are being controlled through food because it's a scientific fact that when our body doesn't get the appropriate nourishment and when we don't put the appropriate things into our bodies, that we're not able to think, or our cognitive functions are vastly affected. They're greatly affected, and they're just different, and it causes us problems in the way that we compute things, the way that we comprehend things, and also just our overall general mood and how we ascertain information and how we assimilate the information in which we acquired and put that into our daily activities. All of these things are has something to do with the food in which we eat. So when you have your child and your child's a 2-year-old and you're giving your child freaking $1 juice, them Arizonas from the store, you're actually hurting your child's development process. And I see people do that all the time, and it's like, oh, but he's thirsty. Well, then get him water. You know, he get him water. I don't know what else to tell you. When I see a freaking 2-year-old drinking an Arizona, I'm like, oh man, come on. When I see, little kids, if you only let them eat what they want to eat, they're going to choose 9.5 times out of 10, they're going to choose the thing that is not very healthy for them because they don't know any better. They're children. So basically, he was breaking it down a little bit about how we're being controlled through our food. So I just wanted to show that little clip and also say, look, we got to eat better. That's something that we need to do, eat better. I should be having a camera soon. And when I get the camera, when the camera comes in the mail, I'm going to have a new program that I'm going to be starting up that is going to be how we can eat a little bit better and, not break the bank. So that's a program in which I'm going to start airing. And hopefully that could help out a little bit some people just to learn how to just eat better. So I should have that show up soon, and we'll see how that works out. But also, just in general, we just need to eat better, and we need to definitely feed our children better because it's really hurting us and hurting the next generation. I mean, every time I see the kid with the Arizona, every time I see just us in general, even us adults drinking that Arizona, I mean, it does nothing for us. But here's something that we can all do, and it shouldn't be too difficult. But you should try to only drink 1 high fructose corn syrup beverage a day. That's not easy. It's difficult. But what you're gonna do is, you see, the way the ingredients work on the back of any label is whatever is the first ingredient you read is what is the thing that's in the product the most. So what we're gonna try to do is we're gonna try to have only 1 high fructose corn syrup drink a day. So for some of y'all, that might mean only 1 soda, and or 1 juice or whatever it might be, and then beyond that, we're going to try to drink something a little more healthy, maybe apple juice. You could almost always find 100% apple juice. That's like the one juice that you could find that will be 100% apple. That'll be 100% juice with no additives. You can almost always find that. Yeah, so that's all I got. Anyway, leave comments down below on what y'all thought about what Prodigy was saying, because that's so important. Like, a lot of people, they don't bring that up. Like, you got a lot of these conspiracy theorists guys that they talk about everything else, and I'm not talking about all that crazy stuff, but I will when I bring up anything that has to do with this type of stuff. I'll just try to break it down to as simplest terms of how we can do something to not allow it to affect us as much, because it's an impossibility to make it so it don't affect us at all, because whether we know it or not, we are inside of the belly of the beast. And we're going to be affected. There is no not being affected. There is no not being affected. Unless there's somehow that we could just create our own community where we're our own bosses, we're our own workers, we're our own farmers. You understand what I'm saying? Where we just do absolutely everything and we're all of like mind, then there's no way to get away. You understand? It is what it is. But what we can do is we could direct our monies, we could direct our funds, we could direct our influence in a direction towards things to make them put things in our community that will be, more beneficial to our livelihoods. Think about it. The reason why there's so many chicken spots everywhere, why? Because that's what we consume. Why is there so many liquor stores? People get upset. They be like, man, there's a liquor store in every corner. They trying to kill us. Nah, that's what we're consuming. You think there'll be 2 liquor stores in a 3-block radius if both of those liquor stores wasn't making money? They're both making money. That's why they're there. They wouldn't be there if they weren't making money. It's not like the guy that owns the liquor store is going to be like, we're not making money, but damn it if we're not killing them blacks. So yeah, that's not how that works. If they're not making money, they wouldn't be there. All right, that's just what it is. Facts. So what we can do is, if we got too many of something in our neighborhood, there's too many liquor stores in this neighborhood. Something you could always do is, we don't have enough community meetings, but we could always get together with a community, have a community meeting, and decide, you know what, we want one of these guys going, and then the majority of the people decide that we're not going to go to that one. They're going to start losing money. They're going to move. If they can't afford to pay their rent, if they can't afford to stay in business, they're going to move. Facts. Anyway, that's all I got for you. Everybody leave comments down below. I want to know what y'all think about this. Especially the eating thing, because I think that that's a big problem. I be seeing how people eat, and I think that not for nothing, a lot of the people that I see that just their kids just feed their kids terribly, and it's not always on purpose. Sometimes it's just due to lack of knowledge or lack of resources or unstable financial situation, and you just don't really got no choice. But a lot of the times I see people that feed their kids not that well. The kids do seem like they're just not, their intelligence isn't on the same level as the children who get to eat and eat better, Also, water. Give your kids water. Water. Anyway, leave the comments down below. I want to know what y'all guys think about this. Comment, like, subscribe. Hit that notification button if you ain't hit that button yet. All right? Share. And that's all I got for you. And I'm out. If you like this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. If you would like to help dictate the direction that this channel takes, please leave a comment. All comments are appreciated, whether positive or negative. Thank you very much, and enjoy your day. And remember, positive thoughts cause for positive things to happen. Let's get it.